Good morning, movers. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name's Tracy, and this is the second full body strength workout in a series of 4 that I'm offering this week. We're gonna do 2 within the YouTube community, and I'm gonna do all 4 of these within the membership. So if you're interested in a full week schedule that looks at full body workouts and how to split them appropriately, join us in the membership. You can click or tap the card at the top of the screen or check in the description below. Or you could just repeat these 2 that I release on YouTube sometime later this week. All right, this workout is going to be full body complexes. And basically what we'll do is we're gonna hit dumbbell complexes in rep range, all right? Generally speaking, we'll do about 4 sets where you're hitting 6 reps. You grab some dumbbells, you hit the sequence of about 5 different exercises without rest, and then you take a break, and then you hit it again. So it's great. Heart rate will be skyrocketing today. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout, and here's what I am using. Of course, lift within your abilities. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout a day. Of course, lift within your abilities. This is what I use. I'll start you with a warm up and we'll end with a cool down too. All right, ready to move daily? Ooh, me too. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna hit functional strength training on the watch. Let's just warm things up here. Some heel digs to start. Yeah, this will be interesting. I haven't done a workout like this in a while, although I have done different complexes where we add on high knee rate here, but this one is where you hit all 5 or 6 exercises in a row. Okay, no break in between them, but lower reps. Butt kick here, and then you take a break, 45 to 60 seconds in between, and then we hit it again. All right, so you can increase your weight amount if you need or if you like. Hand to toe tap here, and yeah, should be good, should be hard. But throughout this week, within the membership and on YouTube here, I'm gonna offer different formats of the full body. Okay, we'll hit the major muscle groups. Okay, just stay here on this side here for a second. But maybe a variation of the exercises to ensure those muscles get the volume in your week. Switch sides right here. All right, good. Let's walk those feet in a bit, and I'm gonna hunker down right on the ground right here. Okay, push those knees apart gently. Just warming up the inner thighs and glutes here. Okay, hands on the feet, and we're gonna stand for 8 right here. Squat and stand. One more here. Nice, oh yeah, good. Let's do some front and back bends. Reach those hips back, just gentle push forward. Need a little back stretch and warm up here. Two more here. Good, let's take it wide. Plie and open in the chest. Last one here. Good, and rotate. Okay, nice. There's our first complex, okay? So we'll do all of those exercises. We're going to do 4 sets here, and we're gonna do 6 reps of each. Let's get going. Okay, 6 reps of each. We're gonna start a little bit lighter on the first round. I'm going to anyway, just holding 10s while I warm everything up. We'll start with 6 RDLs. Get ready, hinging at the hips. Don't put the dumbbells down. Let's go. So you're here for 6. Good. 5. Last one here. And now we'll go right into a bent over row for 6 and up for 6. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Last one here, and into your King Kong. Wide stance, squat and press for 6. Up here. And into our front squat for 6. Hold the weights here, feet shoulder width, and drop for 6. Last one, moving into our push press for 6, overhead press. 1. Okay, there's your complex. Now, take a little rest quickly, water if you need. We're gonna move into the second set. That was warm up, friends, okay? Let's begin to lift heavier now. I think I'll go right up to my 15s. All right, set 2. RDL, here we go for 6. Here's my last one. Bent over row is next. Hinge, 6, pull.
I'm going out my mind. Give me some directions to get to you,
And 6 King Kongs. Squat, curl, press, drop, and 6. Into that front squat, front rack here, feet shoulder width, and 6. And into your push press. If you need to lighten, feel free. Okay, woo, excellent. That one kicked it up a bit more. Okay, a little reprieve. This is where you gotta consider, did you have quite a few reps left in the tank? Was it too light for you? Too heavy? Do you wanna go up? This is still my warm-up round, my warm-up segment. So I'm gonna stick with 15s for the third set. Okay. Get ready, let's pick those weights up. We're starting back with our deadlift, RDL. Here we go for 6. Bent over row, hinging at the hips, pull for 6. And into your King Kongs, wide stance, and 6.
I don't wanna waste no time no more, 'cause I can't get you out of my mind. I can't live without your love for sure.
Into our front squat, and 6. Push press, 6. And rest, good. One more set, I'm gonna pop up to my 20s. The goal is to keep the same weight. Some of the exercises will be more challenging, some will be slightly easier, like the RDL obviously, but the goal is to keep the heart rate elevated, right? Target the whole body, which we will do with subsequent exercises here. Okay, one more of this round. Little reprieve for a second here. We want to make sure we can lift with good form coming up. I'm going to hold 20s. Okay, back to the top. Last set. Then we switch up the exercises. Hinge. RDL. I'm holding 20s. Last for me. And into my bent over row. Hinge. Back is flat. Pull for 6. Good, King Kongs. And work.
I'm a little messed up, but it's time for me to be dropping down my defense. I realize I wasn't there for real. What I did didn't make any sense. How can I get you close? I see why you'd be so cold. But you need to forget everything that I've told you. 'Cause
There's 6. Into my front squat. And push press. Okay, wow, nice. There we go. So, that was your first block, your first circuit. Oh, take a rest for a second. And we'll take a look at the screen. We'll do a little bit more lower body focus coming up next. Then we'll move to upper, okay? So take a look, draw me back. Okay, more focus on lower body here. We're gonna start with reverse lunges. And this is going to be, again, 6 reps, but we'll do 6 per side with the reverse lunge. I'm holding 15s for round 1. We've got 4 rounds, 4 sets. Ready? Same leg for 6. Let's go for 6. And 5, you can tap. 4. Switch legs, 6 on the other side. And into a suitcase squat here, feet shoulder width. 6. Right into your sumo squat, wider stance, weights in the middle. 6. Okay, dumbbell swing, wide stance, right here for 6. Finishing with our stiff leg deadlift for 6. And there's 6. Okay, little break. Nice. I'm gonna elevate my weights to 20s. Okay, definitely kicking the heart rate up. We're going back to the reverse lunge. We'll do 6 per leg. Remember, you can tap or high knee. A little recovery here for a moment. All right, set 2. Are you ready? Let's go. 6 aside and work. Holding 20s. There's my 6, switching legs. Suitcase, feet are closer, you're tall. 6. Sumo, wide stance, 6. Dumbbell swing. Stiff leg deadlift. You could do 1 dumbbell with that swing if you need. 6 here.
What's wrong with my heartbeat? I'm stumbling like a fool. I'm hooked up on
Okay, and rest. Very nice. Okay, heart rate's climbing. Moving into that 3rd set. Yeah, that dumbbell swing was tough with the 2. You want it to be a hip hinge. Right, hips are back, dumbbells are close to the body. Power up, squeeze the glutes there, but don't arch the back. So if the weight's too heavy, set 1 aside, hit it with 1 dumbbell instead. We're moving into our 3rd set here. All right, I'm sticking with 20s, that felt good. Get ready, back to our RDL. Set 3. Sorry, reverse lunge. I was looking at the wrong thing. Reverse lunges, 6 a leg, here we go. Switching sides. Right into suitcase.
Will you give me an answer? Or keep on smiling like you know? Give me the treatment. Ease the pain with
Close. Dumbbells, wide stance, sumo.
there's nothing I have missed. It's all up to your goodwill. Don't look away from this. Tell me what I should do.
6. I think I'll set 1 down. Hip hinge.
When my blood is red, you're inside my head. I cannot keep it cool. Breathing in, breathing out.
Good. Finishing with the stiff leg deadlift.
Can't feel the breeze, though I see the leaves trembling in the wind. You got me intoxicated, intoxicated.
And 6. Okay, break. 1 more set. Doing well, everyone. We've got upper body focus coming next. Okay, how we doing? So far, so good. I'll stick with 20s. These feel good, challenging. Let's go into our 4th set. Okay, holding 20s, 6 lunges a leg. You're tall. Drop for 6. switch. Suitcase squats. Sumo squats. Hip hinge. Good. Finishing with that stiff leg deadlift. And there's 6. Oh, okay. Whew. That felt like work. Nice work. Grab some water. There's the exercises for upper body coming next. Same format, we'll do 4 sets, 6 reps with that upper body focus next. I'm gonna bring a chair in here for that shoulder press. I like to do that seated with heavier weights, so feel free to stand or sit. We're gonna start with that bent over row. I'm holding 15s for circuit 1. Let's go. Pull for 6 reps. There's 6 right into my Arnold press. I'm sitting here holding 15s and 6. Good, and up for my bicep curl. 6. Setting 1 down for my tricep, a skull crusher for 6. And going right into my push-ups for 6. From the knees to mod. And 6. Okay, rest. How did we feel? Now, I think I'm gonna go up to my 20s right away here. Make it more challenging. Grab a sip of water. We're going into our second set here. All right. Holding 20s this round. Are you ready? Let's go into our row to start. Hinge, and 1. There's 6. 6 Arnold presses. There's 6. Some of you won't be able to do this heavier weight with the biceps. Feel free to lighten. 6 bicep curls. Six skull crushers. 6 push-ups. Okay, rest. Wow, that was harder with the 20s, definitely. Okay, rest. We'll give you a good amount of rest here so you can recover. I'm gonna stick with the 20s. They are on the bicep curl, that's the hardest for me. They're the heaviest, so I'm gonna stick with that. Again, you could quickly grab a lighter set if they're close by. You just don't want a lot of rest in between, right? We wanna maximize that push. Oh, all right, third set, sticking with 20s. Good form needs to trump everything here, folks. Here we go, 6. Arnold press. Biceps. Oh, you could switch to hammer curl if this is getting too heavy. Here we go for 6. Skull crusher for 6. And push-ups, 6. There's 6. Okay. Wow, let's rest. One more set. Where's she at? Why did it go away? Don't go away. Okay. Definitely want to just rest, make sure I'm ready for this last set, but I will stick with the 20s. That is killer on the biceps right now. Remember, the volume is going to come by hitting other full body workouts throughout the week. So even though we're only doing one bicep exercise here, we'll hit it again in other full body workouts, okay, to get the volume. All right, last set. Ready? Sticking with 20s for myself. And we hinge, row here, 6. And sit. 6 Arnold press. Little ugly shoulder face going on for me. 6 bicep curls, shoulders back, knees are soft. Those hurt. There's 6, skull crusher. Knees are soft, elbows close. 6. Good. Push-ups. Oh. And 6. There we go. Nice. Okay, wonderful. Our last circuit coming up is going to be some isolateral work. So we'll do 6 reps on one side, 6 on the other. We're just going to do 3 sets though of this. All right, join me back for the last one. Okay, isolateral. I'm going to start with my 15. We're going to do 6 reps per side and only 3 sets on this guy. Get ready. We're going to start with a front lunge. I'm holding a 15. I'm going to lunge with my right leg, holding in my right hand. Here we go for 6. Good. Same side. 2. You could hold it here as well if you need. 3. I like it there better. There's 6. Switching sides. And 6. And into a clean and snatch, switching sides, 6. Switch arms and 6. And 6, switching sides, wide row, 6, slow, 2, don't swing at the bottom, 6, switching sides, and pull. Good, last exercise. Front squat, single side, 6 on this arm. Switching sides. Okay, time. Excellent. I'm definitely gonna go up to my 20 pound. That felt pretty easy. So breaking for a moment. Okay. We're heading back to that front lunge. 6 per side, holding my 20. Okay, are you ready for set 2? Here we go, holding 20, 6. Switching sides, and 6. Switching sides, clean and snatch. Watch your head, lighten if you need. Switch arms, and 6. You're really using your hips in that one. Wide row here, 6. Switching sides. Front rack, squat for 6. Switch. Okay, rest. One more, folks, one more. Doing well. Whew. Fun little complex. Whew, yeah, she's good. She's breathy. All right, are you ready for the final set? Me too. Let's start with that front lunge. I'm gonna stick with my 20 pounds. Shoulders back, core engaged, hit it for 6. Same side. Switch. Switch, clean and snatch. Use your hips. Switch. That's hard. Okay, wide row. There's 6, switch. Yikes. Okay, final. 6 front squats. Feet shoulder width, drop it low. Switch hands. Last 6, folks. Stay with me. Nice workout today. Good effort. Last 3, 2, 1. You're done. You have moved daily. Woo! In your full body strength workout, dumbbell complexes. Nice work. How did you do? I know some of you will say, well, it wasn't heavy enough for X, Y, and Z, and it was heavier for this. That's not the point of a complex workout. We try to pick exercises that you would use similar weights. You saw me drop weight in that hip hinge because I'm like, oh, that's a bit heavy. I didn't want to hurt myself. So, but generally speaking, the goal is lots of volume on specific muscle groups, targeting everything, and then elevated heart rate, which can increase caloric expenditure. So these can be great in a fat loss phase. Anyway, I wanted to do something like this, so let me know in the comments below if you liked it. And join back for the other workout this week, which will be tomorrow on YouTube. But in the membership, like I said, I've got 4 different full body workouts for them. And yeah, join us if you'd like. Click or tap the card in the description below or the link. That would be great. All right, let's stretch it out. All right, let's stretch things out here, folks. Whew, what'd you think? I enjoyed it. Oh, it was a hearty little sesh. What about 290 calories burned for me? But that's different for everyone. I don't really pay attention to what the watch says, honestly. I just do my thing, move on with the day, and try to work at that scale, the rate of perceived exertion, switch legs here, at around 8, 9 out of 10. For me, that was probably 8 today. Maybe just a few exercises got me to a 9, but that was probably mostly an 8. I think just with the pace. But I liked it as something different, and I will definitely throw in things like that from time to time. Switch to butterfly stretch here, just to keep variety and yeah, like when you're working out in a home gym, it can be boring, right? Someone just, I mean, people do this on my social media sometimes. They're like, there's no way you can build muscle without pushing heavier weights like that in your home. Like, there's no way you did that. And I'm like, well, proof's in the puds there, friend. I don't know what to tell you. Us leg is lengthened. She was talking about something, and there's no way you could tone your legs or build muscle in your legs. And it is more challenging in a home gym. I'll give you that, because you really need to either have heavier dumbbells where you can progressively overload, switch sides here, over time, or you need to find ways, methods to challenge yourself. And I mean, I feel like I do that quite well for myself. I feel challenged, and you know, I'll come to a workout and I'm like, that was really challenging. But the up to 50 pound dumbbells does help. A bench helps because I can use that as resistance as well. Let's stretch across the body here, right? Like I can use my body weight in step ups, in Bulgarian split squats. So now I'm adding additional resistance besides what I have in terms of dumbbells. But there are some exercises that I just can't max out on, like glute thrusts, because I can't lift a heavy enough barbell onto my hips and then get into a safe position. I need a machine in order to really push as hard as I could. But that's okay, I don't care. Like, how strong do my glutes need to be? Let's drop the shoulders and turn. I feel like my legs are strong, core is strong, upper body, you know, I've got the look that I want. So I feel like, you know what? It's good enough for the people I hang out with. Switch sides, drop those shoulders. But if you really want to maximize and optimize, then of course, go to a gym. But there's lots of people who can't or don't want to or don't have the funds to, and they need workouts like this. So you know what? She can just shove it. Bring your arm across. I often feel like saying that in the comments, but I don't. Sometimes I'll write it and then promptly erase it and go, don't bother, Tracy. They don't mean anything to you and your business anyway, so they're not your people. Because my people are sitting here stretching with me, right? Exactly. Big stretch up. Give that wrist a roll. Okay, well, thanks for joining on this one. I thought it was fun. Let's see what tomorrow brings for us. And if you're in the membership, you've got 4 full body workouts this week, so you can let me know as well which one you liked the best. See you all in the next one. Join our membership right there.